Go.
Oh yeah, I'm back. No scissors this time. So, we're doing origami butterflies today. Like I said earlier, if you caught us, I really tried to find a difficult, a more elaborate version, but there really isn't one, so it won't take us long. Did you see the fabrics that we were showing earlier? Josh has already gone through the tartan bits. The pain hasn't worn off from his tooth yet, so he's still smiling. So he's been through and thought, I quite like this and quite like that. So he'll be back over to definitively. So we'll let you know when he's doing that. Serdar have sent us an email as well for you woolly people. They've got a crochet along going on. And we just want to know how many of you would be interested, whether or not we get the packs in. It's to make this beautiful. Can you see that, Josh? Do I need to come closer or further away?
Sorry, no. There you go.
It's like boomerang, isn't it? So it's to make this beautiful blanket. It's ideal, absolutely ideal for for people who are learning, because it's a sampler blanket, so they'll give you a stitch, and crochet alongs mean that every week, I think it's every week or every couple of days, they will give you a new bit of pattern. So the more advanced of you could get two going at the same time, because in my experience with a crochet along to begin with, I mean, this one's not too bad because it's backwards and forwards. A lot of them start in the middle and work their way out. So as you get to the outside, it takes you longer. So you get less rows. But this one is 12 balls. It's going to cost you, it would cost, what was it Sarah said, £28.63. But if you buy the pack, we'll do it for 25 with us. Okay, it's 12 balls, which is enough for the whole thing and the pom-poms on the edge. So what else does it say? Finished size is about 120 by 160. If you've got scraps of wool at home, I'm sure you could join in. One of the Claires was starting crochet again. This would be ideal for you. They would teach you new stitches all the time. If I actually had any time, I would be doing this one. I think it's really beautiful. I might add it to my projects that are all half done. Yeah, I've got about 4 blankets there half done. I've got a top which is half done. So yeah, so that's Serdar. Okay, crochet along. There was another lady asking about rotary cutters. Which rotary cutters do we use? Well, you can see Sarah's is well used. It's even got glue and fluff on it, so she might be around for a new one. But that's this Daffer one, and we keep the Daffer blades in stock normally. They're due tomorrow. So this, we've got those, and we also have coloured ones. Now, I'm not sure which one Sarah's ordered, but she's ordered more. Last time they came in red, yellow and blue. Okay. Oh, primary colours. So those are the 2 that we have in stock at the moment. And they retail at around £9.95, £10.95. Okay. Blades, if you're anything like me, I will put a brand new blade in, roll it over a safety pin and put a nick in it. So that your blades, I go through a lot of blades, but these are the I'm on this rotary cutter at the moment. I know they say Fiskars are better, but really it's down to how new your blade is. I think for most of them, I quite like the ones where instead of having to put the guard up and down, with the button like that, I quite like, sorry, Like I quite like the ones where you have to squeeze it and push. I know Sarah doesn't like those, and a lot of our ladies have got the ergonomically ones where you bend it so that you... A rotary cutter is practice. Right, I'll stop wittering on about that. We're down to... took you nearly 24 hours this time. What time did it say? No, Sean put it on at 12. So no, it didn't. It was gone by last night, I think. So, this one is crafting. You all chose from buttons and canvas and card and hoops and stuff. Where's best for you, Josh, there?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So, this one is a scratch off. So we're going to scratch off. Are you ready? It's £180 worth of stuff. So it's 5 meters, 1 meter, 5 meters of fabric, 1 meter of what's the stuff you put in the middle? Wadding, and then various other bits, panel. So make this last as long as you can. Look at that. It's going all the way round. Oh, oh, it's got an H in it. Thimble, which is
down there. Carol
down
Tomes.
there. Carol Tomes. Well done, Carol. We'll if you can go on the website. There you go, thimble. If you could go on the website and have a look at your fabrics. I can't remember whether you're a local or whether you're away. So if you're local, you can come in on Monday and choose your fabric. Choose your fabric, give us a ring, and we'll sort you out. All right. Well done. Right. I got the bag. I got the bag. We're doing origami butterflies, and really, I don't know whether any of you out there practice origami. Who am I talking to anyway?
Freddie's here, Jean's here, Kate's
You're
here.
all here because you want to know whether you won the raffle.
Jill's here as well, yep.
Hi everybody. We've had a few new ladies join us as well recently, and hello to you. And I can't wait to open to see you all. Right, origami butterflies. It is literally the same as the card ones, the paper folding. All right, so I have done the sewing because Sarah's machine went last night. I wasn't sure what she was going to do, so I've done the majority of the sewing. And there's a story. Okay, so this is what we're making, a butterfly. This is 11:30 at night last night. I'm making these. I even made a little one, a tiny one, which didn't work quite so well because I couldn't get my fingers around it. Okay, and we're going to do it bigger to sort it out. I printed off my pattern. Okay, this is a pattern by a lady called Michelle Roberts. She's creativeblonde.co.uk, and I printed it off and I read the pattern and I couldn't make it work. But I didn't realise that my printer was printed on both sides. There was a whole bit and I missed it, and I thought, oh. So I actually went onto the site that she suggests. I read begin at step 4 and then promptly forgot it. Okay, so he says to start with a 6.5 by 6.5. So I made a 6.5 by 6.5 square. Sewed it all round. Sewed up the up the little hole that I'd left to turn it out. And then what you have to do with it is you fold it in half. Then you fold it in half there. And then you tear this piece off. That's why she says start at step 4. Because this piece, once it's sewn, is the piece with that bit missing. Okay, so yeah, that's the story. So the piece that she suggests you start with is this size, okay, which is 4.5 by 6, and then you do a 1/4 inch seam all the way round, leaving a gap, turn it round. Okay, iron it well. I mean, this is starch stiff. Okay, and that makes that size butterfly. All right, so I would practice with paper first. I really would. It's a lot. I think to get your fingers around it, it's a lot. So I decided I would go even bigger because it's easier for you lot to see. Just plug the iron in. All right. Okay, any questions so far?
No, I don't think we have any questions
Because
yet.
I haven't come up for breath yet. Sorry, folks.
No, no questions so far.
No questions so far. There's no question from the gallery.
I don't think I've seen Carol in the chat, so it might be worth giving a ring if she's
Yes,
not.
I will. Okay, so we are ironing. You can see where I've been folding this one to make sure it worked.
What size is the bigger one?
The bigger one, I've made it at 6 across, and I think it was 8.5 down. I timesed it by 1.5 rather than 2. I thought 12 by 9 was going to be far too big for my delicate little fingers. So we're starching. Let's see if we can make Josh sneeze. I think this makes Alex sneeze. Okay, so you want it to work like paper, really. Okay. Okay, see if I can remember how to do it. Over here. Okay, so you want to fold it in half. Okay, oh, back over here. Perhaps we'll do it over here. Okay, fold it in half. I want to get one of these mats. I think we've got some in the shop. I might buy one. Okay, so folded it in half. Take the fluff out and fold it in half again. Now you could top stitch all the way round, which closes your gap, or ladder stitch the gap closed. I can't even remember whether I think I did do this one. Like I say, it was late. So we're now going to fold this. How did I fold it? I want to go this way, that way. Let me get the instructions. I just read them now. Right, okay. So, that's right. Fold it like that. Going to fold it. See, I can't even remember now. I did it so many times yesterday. We want to, on the short side. My brain, it is holding on to so many things at the moment. Do I do it like that? Fold it in half. And we're going to take... Why can't I remember it? Josh, make me remember. Like that. That's it. Like that. So you're going to fold it down. That's it. So you want to make sure that you keep your middle, and you're going to fold it. See, that works like that, so it must be that one. You're going to fold it like that so that you get down. Can't make it work. Why can't I make it work? See, I should have sat and fiddled with that instead of making work. This is why I don't do. See, I can make it work like that. You've got to keep it straight. This means that you lot won't be doing this. Right, there we go. So you want to make sure that your point is at the point right in the middle. You're going straight down, and where you've folded it and you've got your creases, okay, you want that crease to follow down there. So it becomes a triangle. Now, if you were doing this with paper, it would fold and you would, it would be a lot easier. Okay, so I've put those creases in there. Okay, so you've got your triangle like that. Okay, is that showing?
Yeah.
Can you see that? We're going to fold it together and hold it so that you've got it, and see if we can do it on this side as well. So you want to fold it down at the point, and you want the line that you folded on the outside like that. Okay, so we're now going to make sure everything lines up like that. Should all meet. And we'll iron that one in. Now you could starch again if you want. Okay. Now we're going to open this one up so that you now have, looks like you've got legs. You see how that, you've got your triangles, and it looks like you've got legs. Now we're going to push this crease here on your leg, the middle crease. We're going to push that in. So you push it in on the crease like that, and you're going to iron that bit in. Now you can see why I've done it bit bigger for you all to see. And we're now going to push that side in on the crease like that. Okay. Does that all make sense so far?
Ooh. There we go. I think we're back.
We're back.
Quite possibly.
And that's exactly how you make your butterfly. Right. So we've got as far as we've folded the crease in. If you lost us, hopefully the video you'll be able to play it all back.
Yeah, hopefully we're back now. We're gone. Hopefully we're back now.
Okay, so you're going to, you've got your triangles, you've got your legs, you've folded in on your legs there, and now you're going to fold this down to meet the middle. This has worked a lot better than the one, I was getting it last night. And we're going to put that in like that, okay? Although I wanted it the other way round.
Apparently we keep jumping.
No. Unfortunately,
Linda says we're back. Okay.
Unfortunately, the internet round here, I mean, the shop phone's been out all morning.
Yeah, I think the internet's just been dodgy around here for a second.
Yeah. We did ring Utility Warehouse, and they said that everything was, it was throughout the country. So if you're experiencing, right, and there we have a butterfly. Okay, now as you can imagine, if I let go, it's just going to spring up. So I'm going to pin this down, just like you would a butterfly. Okay.
Violently stabbing that then.
Douche. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put, sorry, it's hand sewing, I'm going to put a stitch in there. Where else would I need to go? I think I would put a stitch in there as well. some of the ones that I watched on the internet, they were putting stitches everywhere. But right, we're gonna let go. Now you've seen it. Okay. I threaded a needle earlier, although I didn't put a knot on it. That's not a good idea, is it? Put your finger on that. That's it.
Oh, I can just look at the butterfly on my finger for a second.
Yeah, that's the back of the butterfly. Okay.
Got it?
All right. So we're going to sew here. So I'm going to come out. I'm going to put a ladder stitch in, if I can. It's not good if you've got dexterity issues, this one. Stick to paper or foil. My dad used to make things like this out of Quality Street papers. Oh, you get the picture. So I'm going to ladder stitch that. Probably should have used a smaller needle. Okay. I'm sticking a stitch in. Ladder stitch, you sew.
Heather says, oh no, hand stitching.
I know. I mean, you could hot glue gun it, I suppose. That would be my thing of preference right now. So once that's stitched together, it's a little bit freer. And I would come down there. This is why I used a bigger needle. I knew there was a reason I picked up a bigger needle. Right. Okay, I've taken a stitch a bit further down and I'm going to stick a stitch in there as well. If I'd have found a purple thingy thread, you wouldn't see all of this. So right. Okay.
Yeah, Jean says the fabric you're using is a great colourful butterfly.
I thought so. This is from the Doggone It range. I just love it.
Leslie
I didn't
says,
like the dogs, but
Leslie says, don't think they have foil on sweets like they used to. It's on Quality Street.
Yeah, which is a shame. Right, so I've now sewn that so that it stays together. Now what they do suggest on that lady's website is to put a stitch in here to hold it together, and if you put the stitch in there it sort of gives more dimension to the wings. So I'm going to put a tiny one there. I don't suggest that you use all one long thread, but you don't want to have to watch me keep rethreading it. Okay, so we're going to put a stitch in there. I mean, these would be beautiful on hair things. Some of the pictures that I saw, they were using them on necklaces, you know, fabric necklaces. I keep saying we could finding those to come up and make a fabric necklace. We could have a look at fabric beads, couldn't we? Maybe I'll do that next week. So as you can see now, it's given it a bit more dimension to the wings. It brings it out a little. So if you put your thing through there, holds it close. If you use little stitches, you can't see it really, especially if you use bright fabric. So I'm gonna just do that.
Heather says very fiddly, but awesome when finished.
Sorry?
She says she thinks it's very fiddly, but awesome when finished.
It is. It's. I mean, you could decorate this now with lace or anything really.
Jean said there'd be nice embellishment for a handbag.
Yes, you could do that. If you made them small, made a better job of it, and made them small so that I didn't think my dimensions were right, because as you can see, I've managed to get one bottom wing coming out there, but not on the other side. But if you made little ones, I've seen pictures where they've done hearts and they've made those butterflies the heart, you know, so that in the heart shape, and all lots of little butterflies. So a bit of practice and you could do that. You could put them as an extra with your quilts, make it out of a little bit left over of your quilt. If you didn't sew this bit together, you could use it as one of those bookmarks that Sarah was doing. So, you know, the butterfly bit would be on the outside. It would fit on a corner of a book. Unless you're a monster and you turn your corners down.
I do that.
You and I finished.
Kate says you can make a mobile.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool.
Mobile.
Mobile. I think mobile is the petrol people, aren't they? Mobile. So there we are. That's an origami butterfly. I'll put a link, if I can find it again. I'll put the link up for this lady's site so that you can see it.
I swear you're psychic sometimes. Jean literally asked if you would post it, and then you said it as soon as you did it.
I do wonder sometimes, you know, when we do these little things, right, and then we put a link up. What did Sarah do the other day? And she put a link up for. I do wonder whether they notice the increase of people having a look at their site, because this can't be the only thing that she's done. You know, she calls herself creative, so she must make other things. So it'd be interesting if you do find other things that you think is good on there. I find it through Pinterest, I have to be honest. So yeah, there's the butterfly. What's the time? Woo! Look, it's only past. You can all have an early lunch. I'm on Hochanda on Sunday, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'll see you then. We've got fairies and fruit placemats, and I've done a pattern for a duvet bolster. So you know when you have your duvet and you want to put it away for the winter, I've got a pattern out of a jelly roll for you to be able to store your duvet. I think it looks good. It's a pain to try and take a photo of it because it's about this long and it won't go on anything. Okay, I'm going. I've got packing to do. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.